ClothDiaperChannel. Leo is 12 months old and he's been cloth diapered that entire time. So I'm hoping that this is going to help some of you who are going to be cloth diapering your new toddlers. But of course every child is different weight and length and levels of wetting and how they sleep and that sort of thing. But Leo's pretty average on all of those counts, so hopefully this will apply to a lot of you. If you bought your diapers new, hopefully they came with a warranty, and some of those warranties run out a year after you have purchased your diapers. So if you are having any sort of issue with your diaper at all, I would give them a call sooner rather than later if you think you're still under that year time limit, because it might be covered, it might not, but there are companies that replace snaps and that sort of thing. I bought a lot of his diapers before he was born. I totally missed the mark on that year, and we had a lot of used diapers also, and warranties don't apply to used diapers. The leg elastics in a lot of his diapers, especially the pocket diapers, were getting really worn and loose, and they weren't keeping it together, so there were big gaps and he was just peeing right out of them. So the big thing we've done with diapers lately is I had all the leg elastics replaced, and my mother-in-law did that because she's a seamstress, but you can find, you know, people to pay to do that if your warranties don't apply. So now they're like brand new diapers, good to go. It was very exciting to get all of those back. If you've been cloth diapering for a year or anywhere close to it, hopefully you have stripped your diapers at least a few times. You really need to do that for maintenance, or at some point you're going to run into big problems with repelling and leaking and that sort of thing. It's also possible you may have needed to sun your diapers at this point. We've sunned ours a few times, both when we thought he had a yeast problem and to get rid of staining. A product that's been a disappointment at a year, and this really started happening around 10 months, is my Charlie Banana Pail Liner. Now, I really like this because of the hooks and the elastic, and it fits great, but it is totally delaminating. The PUL is detaching from the fabric. It's still functional, but it's annoying, and it just doesn't seem like a high quality product since that is happening. Still use the same wipes that we've always used. My mother-in-law makes these, and some old washcloths. They're holding up just fine. We use reusable liners in every change now because sometimes we have to use a steroid cream on him, and we never really know when he's going to poop, so it just makes it easier to have one of these in every diaper. For our wipe spray nowadays, we had done just water for a very long time, but now that he's getting more gross poops, I like one that is an even ratio of water, baby wash, and olive oil. Works really well of getting everything off, and it sort of helps keep it moisturized as well from the oil. We still do mostly the same treatment for if he has a rash, so coconut oil is the main thing that we use. If it's a little bit worse than that, like if he has a poop that doesn't get changed right away, then he tends to get red in that area, we use the Earth Mama Angel Baby Bottom Balm. And since my son has eczema, that sometimes gets into his diaper area, so if it's really bad, we have a prescription steroid cream that we take a little tiny pea-sized bit of this and mix it with either the bottom balm or the coconut oil, so this isn't going directly on it. And we use it very sparingly because you don't want a lot of steroid in your private bits area. My favorite detergent right now is the Ruby Moon detergent. Let's get on to all the diapers that we're using that work for us here at 12 months. You'll see that they are almost all snaps. Velcro hasn't been a huge issue for us. Yes, he does try to undo the Velcro, but right now, you know, if we just get his clothes on fast enough or his onesie, then he forgets about it and he doesn't mess with it. The first two diapers I'm going to talk about, you may want to use something to secure them. We use Snappies, and now that he is a toddler, we need to use a size 2 Snappy. So I got a bunch of contour diapers from FreeCycle once. So there was a mom who was done with them and just gave them up, and I got them for free. So these are nice. They're elasticated. And so you wrap it around and secure it with a Snappy. These aren't extremely absorbent. They'll go like 2 hours, but I wouldn't go much past that. And I'm only using 2 pre-folds right now. This pre-fold is Baby Kicks, red stitching, and it's, I believe it's bamboo. This is so absorbent. And then this is just a cotton one that I bought used for $1. Now, maybe this is just Leo, but for him, ever since we moved on past the infant size pre-folds, the pre-folds tend to be too long and not wide enough for him. So it's kind of tricky to get a fit. And if you're having any issues with getting the pre-folds to fit, you can always have it in a tri-fold and lay that down in the diaper. Some of the covers we use are these that were given to me by a YouTube friend. They're a Sunta store, and they're very similar to the Thirsties, except these are just one size. And they have the double leg gussets, so I think I've got 3 or 4 of these. Leo's wearing one right now, so these have held up really well for us. My least favorite cover here is called Econobum. And my favorite covers are Thirsties, and now we're in size 2 of that. It is 18 to 40 pounds. It says 9 to 36 months. Almost all the diapers I'm going to show you are one size, except for these Thirsties cover size 2 and Apple Cheeks size 2. So I've got a snap one and a Velcro one, and I got the double lug gusset for like emergency backup diapers if all of them are somehow in the wash. I have some bamboo inserts and doublers that I have a couple of these, and I'll just set them down inside a cover, and it won't last forever, but it works as a backup. Not great quality diaper, but it works in a pinch, is this Cushies diaper, sort of like a fitted, and I put it inside a cover. Going along with the other diapers that we need to put inside a cover are our nighttime diapers, and the nighttime solution that we have gone with is fitteds. Really thick, absorbent fitteds. So I have a few examples here. This is a Roots one size, and this is a work-at-home mom that has recently stopped making diapers, so if you come across any Roots diapers, you are lucky, and grab them because they are great. And this is my Dalek diaper for any Doctor Who fans. This one is by the company Soothe Baby. 2 of these bamboo overnight worthy fitted diapers from Lil Montner that I did a review of on this channel. They're still fantastic and working out for us. And I also have a fitted diaper that's from the Asunta store. I think I have 5 of these fitted diapers that are Mother E's. And they do work for nighttime for us, but I usually have him wear them in the daytime, especially if I know we're doing something that I'm not going to be able to change him for a while, or if I'm leaving him with the babysitter for a while. These are really absorbent but not too bulky, so mostly use these for daytime, but they do work for night. Okay, now moving on to the pocket diapers that we're using. I have a Go Green pocket diaper, 2 of these Bum Cheeks, which is an Australian brand. And this one's really great because it has a built-in soaker, so when he was younger and didn't produce as much pee, I could just leave it as is, but now that he drinks more and pees more, there's a pocket for me to add a doubler. This is another Lil Montner diaper. She's a work-at-home mom that makes our favorite nighttime diaper. So here's the pocket diaper here. Super cute. I have 2 Kauai baby diapers, and I believe these are overnight heavy soaker, but they would not work for that for us, so this is we use for daytime. I've got 2 Oh Katie one size diapers. This is a Blueberries diaper, and I have another one that snaps, but it's at my mother-in-law's to get new leg elastics. And This is one of our first diapers that my son first started wearing when we started putting him in the one-size pocket diapers at 10 pounds, probably about a month old, and the Velcros are just pretty nasty. I probably could do something to fix them up a bit, but they're not working out so well now. Bitty two-toe. One Rumparoo's one-size diaper. And my favorite diaper for Leo right now at 12 months and 22 pounds is the Bamboo Apple Cheeks diaper in size 2. It's just so trim and well-fitting on him, and it's so absorbent, but the absorbent piece of it is so small. It might be a little more work because you have to tri-fold it and then put it in the pocket, but this little piece, very thin piece of fabric, absorbs so much pee. It gets so heavy at the end when you take it out. And the lining of this diaper is really, really soft. I just love it, and of course it's a cute print. They are pricey, hence I only have one of them, but these are all the diapers that we're using right now going through our cycle. We still do diaper laundry usually every other day. Sometimes we can go every 3 days. The ones that are not working for us, we either have packed up saving for a future baby, or if we really didn't like them, I have sold them. All these diapers I've got, I bought brand new online and in stores. I've got them used. I've gotten them at consignment stores, all sorts of places. Cloth diapers are still working really well for us at a year, and stay tuned because the next video from me at least is going to be my husband coming on to do a cloth diaper vlog. And if you have anything particular you'd like to see from him, please let me know, and I'm going to ask him some questions. Thank you for watching. Bye.